Hi, OB friends. Sorry about yesterday's editing fail. I did not even realize that I cut out that entire portion of Neil deGrasse Tyson at the end. And I think it's because last night my husband and I had a bunch of beers. I must have just overlooked it. And I'm so blind to these things. But it's okay. I'm still learning, and especially with video editing, I don't have any experience. I'll be better about it next time. I'll be better about it. Says the NE. Haha. If you guys are joining me for the first time, I am an INFP in the Myers-Briggs world. I am trained and certified in Myers-Briggs, and I am learning about OP and trying to figure out which of the 512 personality types I am in that world. And you can go back and watch my videos. It's a very interesting process to go from Myers-Briggs into OP, and I have flip-flopped multiple times and was convinced that I was this or that and then changed the next day. And it is because, I'm learning about it and I'm talking about it as I'm learning. And I have also gotten feedback from multiple typers out there in the OP world who have given me results. And my results have been all over the place. And so this is just me documenting my journey into knowing my final OP type. So please take this all with a grain of salt. So another problem I'm running into recently is also another system that I have never really developed or maintained in my life, and I probably should get around to it, but like organizing my digital files. Like, how do you guys do it? How do you guys do it? I feel like I'm one of those people that my files and my folders are just all over the place, and my desktop is such a mess right now, and I just don't understand how people are able to manage their digital files. I have just so many different files because I started a business, and during that time, I was like the photographer, designer, branding. I have like thousands of photo files and design files from that time. And then since then, I've been taking on a bunch of different clients. And so I have just files everywhere. And I know I'm running out of space and I just don't know what to do. I would have just selected all of it and dumped it into some kind of external hard drive and just like let it sit there. But I want to do this the right way where I am organizing it and efficiently making use of the space. And I just don't know how to narrow down the files that I need and the ones that I can just let go of, because a lot of the photo files, I'm so proud of them because I took these photos and like they look really nice and they remind me of that business that I started and the ways I evolved in my creativity and my skills. And so I do have a lot of sentimental attachment to all of my projects, but I just don't know where to put them, or like how do other people do it? Like, I know that this is going to sound like such an insane question. Yeah, I feel like I just need to Google or find some YouTube video about how to manage your digital files. That's so lame, but it's something that I need to take care of because it is at that teetering point where sometimes my laptop just sounds like it's gonna freaking die, and it's just hissing and hissing, and I know my husband hears it, and I'm just thinking like shh, like stop, I don't want to get him upset. And so I feel like this is something that I need to address. And after watching Jordan Peterson's video yesterday, now I feel like I need to take control and I need to take responsibility for my things. Like, my desk is a mess. It's a mess. My room is a mess. And there's such a stark contrast between, my desk and my husband's desk, my side of the room and his side of the room. Bathroom things, like all of my toiletries and creams and whatever, it's just a mess. It's a pile. And I just grab whatever I need to use and I just throw it back. And there's just no system, no order. And okay, I need to find where my hair ties are because they're breaking. And so when they break, like the elastic isn't as good. And so I was thinking, okay, like I have a whole pack of them somewhere. And I usually just keep replacing them on my arm as they break. And I don't know where they are. And so, of course, I want to just go out to the drugstore and buy a new pack, but I shouldn't because I have it. And this is my problem where I already have so many of the things that I go out and buy simply because I cannot find it. I can't find it. And so I need to think of a system. I need to get my stuff under control. I need to get my stuff under control. And I think that that is what I'm going to do as the next project that I undertake. I owe it to myself and I owe it to my husband. It's easy for me to just kind of ignore it and think, oh, like I have way more important things to deal with. But no, I need to get this stuff under control. It's ridiculous. Also, speaking of, just not being able to manage things and be consistent with things, I have this little journal here. It was very popular at like anthropology at one point, and so I'm sure a lot of people have this, but it's basically a 5-year journal, and on every page there's 5 lines, and then there's like a prompt at the top, and then for every year you just write a line so you can see your personal evolution over 5 years. So for example, on June 11th, the question is, what is your favorite thing to do on a Friday night? And then you would basically just write it every year and just see how your preferences change. And I love the concept of this book, and I was obsessed with it when I got it, but there's like one line from 2015. Most of it is empty, and then I have a few lines from 2016 and 2017. And I just can't get myself to do stuff like this on a daily basis, even though I love the idea of it. If I had continued this, it would be completely blacked out by now because I started it in 2015. But nope, it's 2020 and it literally looks like this. Like, what the heck? And that also goes to, not being able to manage my calendar and my schedule, and everything is just so half done. I want to change that about myself so badly, but I just can't do it. And so I think I'm going to start with just cleaning my room, and I'm going to watch more of those Jordan Peterson interviews where he talks about it. So I've gotten a few comments and messages about me reminding people of other people on YouTube. And someone in the OP community said that I am very similar to Emmy Made in Japan. Emmy Made in Japan is actually I think she samples a bunch of Asian snacks, interesting snacks, weird snacks. And so she is this taste test review type of personality. And I haven't really watched too many of her videos. Oh, you guys talk the same, or your intonation is similar, or you guys even look alike. And I still need to watch her videos, but I don't know. Do you guys know her, and do you think that we're alike? Another person said that I am very similar to the INFP woman that is on the Casual Cognition channel. I haven't looked into it yet, but now I want to. Both the INFP woman and Emmy Made in Japan, they're both Asian. So part of me is like, are you just saying that because we're all Asian? But yeah, I'll check them out and see. My husband and I do a lot of like web development and design type of work for a bunch of clients. And for one of our clients, it's my job to send them an invoice. Because I had changed the name of my Google account to Candiceland for my YouTube channel, when I sent that invoice, it came from Candiceland. And the email sent out, my husband was like, what is this? And oh, like, see, like, this is the kind of stuff that just does not occur to me. And so now there's this invoice sitting in their inbox that says from Candiceland. And it's like, I'm so mad that I do these things, but I also like, I don't know how to not do these things because I'm just so blind to it. These are the kinds of things that just happen all the time where I just well, I'm sure, my husband was really not happy about that. And like, I felt like shit. I was embarrassed about it, but like, there's nothing I can do about it now. And now I know. Now I know. It would have never occurred to me that changing my YouTube channel name was going to change my email from like, I just did not connect that. I should have sent a test email, but then like, I wouldn't have connected that. So it wouldn't have occurred to me. If you are also a high NE user and you were able to create a system for yourself, like a foolproof system for yourself to keep your stuff in order, like please share that with me. I would like to try it and document the process and see if it works. Okay, well, thank you for watching my ridiculous video, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.